Hi Star Family! I have another download for a creation that you can have fun with. This is a cosmic time traveling crystal bed grid. So you can set it up. If you don't have one, it's fine, but you can always put a bed in a separate room, okay? Or you can put it underneath of your bed. It depends on how big your house is. But you can always make a creation bed or a healing bed too. This is more for time traveling, so you want to spend more time activating your Merkaba and interdimensionally traveling. So you can create this bed, and call it the time traveling room if you want to. And you can put a copper pyramid above the bed. So that is one idea. If you don't have one, it's fine, but this is just an extra tool. You can always add more tools to this time traveling bed as you go. Okay, so this is something that was downloaded to me that eventually I'll be able to construct and make in my future house, but I know it's pretty big because I'm having a lot of interdimensional traveling through my future selves coming to me from this time traveling bed that I made. Okay, and apparently I work with a few people in this bed, so it's actually really interesting. So I got the complete download from how is it constructed and how is it made. So what you can do is that you can make a separate room for time traveling where you can sleep in the bed, let's say half the night, 3 to 4 hours, and then go back to your regular bed. You don't want to be traveling in this bed unless you actually all the time, unless you really, really want to, but you can do study work as far as interdimensionally traveling with your star family, going to different dimensions, going to different star systems, different multi-universes too as well. So you can do studying in this time traveling bed as far as learning how to work your Merkaba vehicle. You're pretty much more of your higher self or higher selves when you're sleeping. So you'll need, it's an added piece, okay? Not everybody has the means to make it, but you can use small pieces or you can use big pieces. So you'll need 5 copper pyramids, okay? You will need 6 pieces of moldavite, 3 pieces of Liramar. The Liramar charges the moldavite, okay? So it's a running circuit. You're going to need 3 to 6 pieces of Lemurian quartzes. It can be Lemurian clear quartzes. I also have a smoky quartz. I'm actually in the process. I would love to find purple Lemurian quartzes. My higher self says that I have to find them. So if anyone happens to know where to find them, I know certain roots where they come from, but I haven't seen any purple Lemurian quartzes. I can connect with them through the etheric realms, but I would like to actually bring one into the physical. So there's the red and there's the golden healers you can use. So you'll need 6 pieces. You can do big pieces or really big pieces. It depends on how big you want to go with your time traveling bed. Or you can use small pieces. It doesn't matter. It's still the same. These are going to amplify. These are going to be your amplifiers. Okay, so you definitely want to put the copper pyramid you want to put on the outside. So you put 2. You're going to put 2 at each. 4 at each edge of the bed, and then you're going to put the middle copper pyramid is going to go in the middle of the bed. Okay, and then you will start building your grid. So what you could do in suggestion is get a bed that maybe has wheels. Okay, so you want to pull the bed and you can design the grid, or you can there's other ways too, but you can design the grid underneath the bed and you can roll it, design everything, and then roll your bed back. It's just an option. Okay, I'm just trying to piece together like the easiest ways for you to create this masterpiece. So each copper pyramid was going to go on each corner of your bed, and then you're going to have 1 copper pyramid in the middle. Okay, so the way that it was constructed is that it has to be triangles. So you want triangle shapes, layers of triangle shapes is going to be the grid. So a triangle within a triangle within a triangle. I was instructed to do 3 triangle grids, okay? I would love for you to open up and to use your intuition and let your higher self guide you to open up to see how do you want it done. But this is how I was told to do it. As far as the crystals, not the copper pieces, but the crystals themselves, to have the a triangle within a triangle within a triangle. So you can do 3 sets of triangles, or you can do 4 sets of triangles, or you can put triangles in different directions, but this is your creation and your bed, so you want to do it the way you want to do it. You need Tektite is another meteorite stone. You can do 3 pieces of this. This is more of a grounding stone, so if I was going to put this, I'd put it near the root, or I would put it near, the lower, where your feet are. Tanzanite, you can do Tanzanite crystal and add this into your time traveling bed and do 3 pieces. Astrophyllite, this one is amazing. I actually started channeling the universe and quantum physics when I started working with this crystal. So you want 3 pieces of astrophyllite. You can add shungite, and the way that I see it is putting shungite on the outside of your crystal grid. So you can always put it on the outside. You want the amplifiers, so as you're making this, you definitely want to put the Lemurian quartzes. These are your amplifiers to this grid. You want to put them on the outside, so definitely near the copper pyramids, and too as well. Yeah, okay, so as far as you always want to set the highest intentions when you're building this grid, set the highest intentions for traveling. Get your higher self. Where do you want to go? You can actually program your Merkaba, but you can program your Merkaba by actually communicating with your higher self before you go to sleep, and you can do studies. So you can study traveling in this bed, let's say, 6 hours out of your sleep time, and then get up and see and start documenting. You can document everything, all your encounters with your guide, your higher self, your star family. Your past self, your future self, your present self, and then you can sit there and go through multiple timelines, multidimensional. If you would love to have fun, you can always bring your partner, so you and your partner can start doing it, and that would be amazing work, right? You could have 3 of you sleeping in this bed, or 4 of you guys sleeping in this bed if you have a nice big king-size bed, and you guys can learn how to time travel together. So these are just ideas that came through today. Yeah, my lyrics are like safety first. Always call in the highest councils of light to help and assist you in your higher self of light, to help and assist you as you're sitting there traveling. Okay, if you do not know what the Merkaba vehicle is, or the Merkaba, they call it the Chariot of Fire. There's different stages of it. I teach workshops. I teach classes about it. I'm doing one tonight. And pretty much research as much as you can. But if you really want to learn about your Merkaba vehicle and learning how to program it and learning how to time travel, and it is literally time traveling. Eventually you'll figure that out. Quantum jumping, learning how to visit yourself in different times and space, or if you want to do karmic work. So there's a lot of us. I teach people how to go on journeys to travel through time, to walk into the past, into this incarnation, to start clearing up imprints, things that need to be let go, because you need to look within. So if you say, okay, I need to clean this up, but this is something I would really love to clean up on a karmic. This is karmic, so I want to clean this up. So you're able to time travel and interdimensional travel into the past. Or if you have traumas or imprints, you can learn how to time travel to clean it up. And when I say clean it up, it's releasing and surrendering and letting it go on a deep cellular level. And I teach people to do this through journey work. And I also want to tell you that you guys can do this just as easy as far as doing your inner work, and you can be your own angel or your own, galactic star family coming to you when you were a child to help and assist you. Like you're always there through every single second. You're always going to be with you and your inner child, because we want to bring the divine inner child back online. We want to play and we want to have fun. So I'm always doing deep inner work and deep inner shadow work with people to help them through their transitions of their traumas and imprints on their life where their soul has been fractaled or they need soul retrievals. So it's really, it's a beautiful thing to walk with yourself in the past, in the present, and even walking into the future. You don't want to walk too much into the future, but you can see at least millions of timelines, or you can see maybe 3 or 4 timelines. It depends on when you get up to the quantum computer system and you start upgrading your Merkaba vehicle. You should be able to see timelines forming right away, high timelines or karmic timelines that you need to fix and you need to clean up, if you want to say, or you can call it cleaning up, but just something that needs to be addressed, a loop that needs to be cleared, something that you definitely need to look within or consciously look within internally, because everything that's internally inside of you needs to clear in order for you to shift on to higher timelines, because that's your external reality. The consciousness of the vehicle itself is it's a conscious creator of different timelines and realities, and this is where we're going back to, because we used to be able to maneuver through this vehicle just fine, and we used to be able to consciously create everything. We were able to consciously create through our third eye whatever it is that we wanted, our reality, even crystal structures, pyramid structures, so many different vast knowledge that I have in memory of what we used to be able to do, and I don't think I wouldn't been able to access this memory and to learn the mechanics to the Merkaba system and the quantum computer system and seeing the memories, and you should be able to access them too, because I once was able to maneuver through this vehicle. So in order to help you on your ascension process and your initiations, and if you want to have fun and bring your divine inner child back online, or you want to do deep inner healing, you can do it through time traveling through your Merkaba vehicle, and you can set up a beautiful crystal bed for you to start doing this incarnation, and then you can start working through your karmic lives. Now granted, things could be very real, to the point where you can feel like you're experiencing it, but you have to wake up and definitely get some candles and some incense and oils to smell when you get up, because you're going to feel like it's very real. But that's the part where the subconscious and the conscious starts merging together. But just so you can come back to, when you're done with this bed, you want to realize that what you're doing is you're experiencing your multidimensional self. You're experiencing your other yous in different dimensions and what they're experiencing and growing through, okay? So just be aware and just come back. When you come back, make sure you have some nice candles set up. Make sure that you can, pinch yourself or touch the walls, and make sure you have nice smells, maybe some textures is another thing, different textures, like some type of sensory item that you can put in your hand to be like, yep, I'm back. Okay, I'm here, I'm back. And you want to go outside and maybe ground, but I think it's will be beautiful work for you to learn to connect with your higher selves, learn to connect with dimensional, different star beings, star family, ancient elders, ascended masters. Ascended masters vehicles are different than the star beings. They're more high advanced, but you'll be able to come more in connection with who you are and your higher self and your origins, and it should be a lot of fun. And sometimes it's not the best things to see, but it's okay. You kind of just have to move through it. That's what I say. And and I think that's it, because I've had some crazy experiences. But if you want to do cool studying and learning, time traveling, if you want to ask the Andromedans to come in, because the Andromedans are the best for time traveling. I am an Andromedan. I've studied for a long time there, but they're really good at learning time traveling, bending space and time, interstellar traveling, interdimensional traveling in the Merkaba vehicle. So my higher self is sitting here going, if you call in the Andromedans, they would love to assist you. They're huge blue beings, so I'm just letting you know. they're really big, but they're awesome. There's also universal beings that you can ask to assist you too, and your oversoul. So we can always set the highest intentions to be like, you know what, I want to travel here. I want to travel to the Milky Way. It'll take a little while, okay? And if you start teleporting, you know, you got to be okay with that too. So you have to. It's like they're only going to give you so much that you can handle, and you know, and that's basically what they'll do. So, and it is your higher selves going, yeah, we'll push it this far, and then we'll see, and then, you know, we'll teach you some new cool things. So there's etheric teleportation, and there is teleportation because I've experienced that, being straight shot out of the body and then being put back in. That was interesting, but I wasn't ready yet because it was starting to hurt because of how fast I was being flung, and it was going up. So you can meet deities. You can end up going into the realms of the gods. That's always fun because they teach you really cool stuff. I started the realms of the gods when, guys? 2012, 2013. I was having fun learning how to fly and other really cool things, and learning levitation. And this is more, you can call it the god realms. I've met different deities, different gods. There is lower realms, so just be aware of that. You can work through your shadow work in those realms too if you want to, or what comes up. So hopefully this is able to assist you, and I love you guys, and I hope that you have a great day. And please let me know if you build this time traveling bed. I definitely want some feedback on your experiences and your study work.